look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other. We always need...
Sir, every day is a good day to die.
Oh, baby, let me get you something special. How about a Duke of Surprise? Never mind, you need a drink. Jerry, need some fucking booze over here. Haha, they're my party girls. I'm too much man for just one woman, so I need two. I wear them out every night. Why should they bother getting dressed when I'm just going to take it off? eating, drinking, farting, and screwing! Out here, nobody bothers me. I can do whatever I like to whoever I want. Hey, watch your language, clown shoes. I don't pay them. They take care of me, so I take care of them. We rub each other wrong all night long. Help yourself, clown shoes. Of course, I never trust one that...
Hello, sugar. How about making it just you and I tonight? Let Cherry sleep by herself.
Fantasia, you know I'm too much man for just one woman. I need both my playmates tonight.
That bastard just about wore me out last night. Can you try and talk him into giving me the night off? Sure, it's my turn anyway. Not that he remembers, or cares.
Hello, sweet chicks. What can... Never mind.
Hi, sugar. I'm Cherry. Do yourself a favor. Watch yourself with Dukov. He's all hands. Dukov likes to keep it hot. He's a lecherous old man. The only reason I put up with him and his needs is because I'm safe here. He tends to shoot first and ask questions later. Don't pull out a weapon near him. He's likely to shoot you. And he's really good. No sweat. It's Dukov's place. He lives here. Pretty much, Hello, honey. I'm Fantasia. Dookie doesn't like me to wear a lot. He's all right. He can be a real fun guy. Most of all, I'm safe here. Don't get in a shooting match with him. He's really good. Damn straight.
RL3 is ready for comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL-3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Call a doctor, we got a bleeder!
What do you need? Take a look. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Sir, I am on the
What the
lookout.
hell?
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river. It matters because I don't let just anybody wander around this boat. I'm responsible, so either you tell me what I want to know, or you don't get on. All right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
really hope you're not thinking of...
Time for the council meeting. Don't want to be late.
Hello, ma'am.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Need to do... Another satisfied. RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to work. Those halls won't clean themselves.
Hey.
Decided to check out the Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Hey.
RL3 is ready. RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can...
Made up your mind? Made up your mind?
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli. No. I would never do that. Polly does. Sample it, I mean. He's my deadbeat husband. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead. We've got all kinds of chems. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing, let me know.
I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church. She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
Hey.
Welcome to Rivet City Supply. I've got a little bit of everything here.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is...
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts.
You there! What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point! I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere. He must have done something drastic. It will be no easy task. Of course. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent! Here, listen to this message he sent me.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshalling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Paulie Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Certainly. I wouldn't expect you to make a rash decision.
Sir, searching for targets.
Who are you? Got any psycho? Haha, I run the chem shop, but That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad. It's a place to live. Say, with Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection. In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence. Oh, would you? Excellent! You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. Please. Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake. A piece of what was called parchment, sort of a thick paper, has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully. On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Any trouble in this area?
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. Facial surgery is way too dangerous to try. Need special equipment and expertise. Reminds me of this old hoax. Here, listen to this holotape. Sure thing. Another satisfied customer. He's totally strung out. Sure, I could... This won't hurt a bit. Think I'll go get some lunch.
Hey.
Feel better? You should.
We now have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftolyzer. We just need to find someone with the skills and willingness to perform the surgery. If anyone knows of a discreet and trustworthy surgeon who knows how to keep his mouth shut, send him our way. Also, we need to find a circuit neuralizer to reroute the signal into the android's memory. Do you know any trustworthy techies?
Haven't run into you before. Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry, it won't be a problem for much longer.
Scanning, sir.
What's the big idea? How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert. And I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. I live here. It's where I do my work. And it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me. So I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. Stay sharp. Hey.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hey, kid, I was wrong about you. Good job. Well, this stuff is mostly crap, but whatever. Oh, and I found some weapons and armor, so I'll be trading in that. It's more useful anyway. Live it up while...
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs.
I hope things are going well for you today, madam.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
It's good to see you alive and well. Good morning, madam. What? War does not determine who is right, only who is left. You
Good to see you. Hey, kid, how's it going? Another satisfied customer. Ah, hello.
Scanning, sir.
Well now, if it isn't the little villain from the vault, we've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the evil that you do and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? And now it's time for you to die. Ha! I love it when they go down fighting. Finally, got over here! Over here!
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs. 3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Here to shop? Have a look. It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick. Another satisfied customer.
Hey. Welcome. Well, let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we? I'm alive! I can't believe it, I'm alive! Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you. You're right.
Eat your arm when you're dead, human!
By your command, sir. Stealth. RL3 is ready for...
Freestyle for you, man. Yo. Who's better than me? Nobody. Looking so good. You could call me kawaii. Chilling with my son, dear. Up in the Ferrari. Wanna talk smack? You better ask somebody, yo. I'm chilling like Otako. Mandible claw you. Call me Mr. Sacco. Rolling so deep, I'm faster than a Bronco. Wanna battle me? I suggest you just stop, yo. I'm nice as I'm feeling it. Fresh on the rap scene. You know that I'm killing. I'm done. Shai, I do love you. I love Shai. F, 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 F. Rip. I'm the club president. I know everything. I'm so fantastic and amazing. And I represent Twitch chat. I'm Monica. I'm Monica's. We're all Monicas. Because I'm the leader of the festival. I'm the leader of the festival. I'm the president of the festival. I'm the president of the festival.
No more games! Time to die! Just... Get down!
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-Tec facility, after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Vault-Tec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tec's societal preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden creation kit.
You've been rather busy lately, asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Am I? You haven't talked to someone lately about a missing android, or nosed around and found some information you should have left buried. I belong to a movement that has taken great efforts to hide this android, to protect him. I think you see where I'm going with this. You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that and you'll have saved a man's life. Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him. You know what you need to do.
To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer
Decided
records,
to check out the
maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Made up your mind? Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Let me introduce myself. I am... Thank you.
Hi, I'm Angela. My dad runs Gary's Galley. If you want anything to eat, talk to him. It's named after my dad. He's a great cook. You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me. Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there. Really? Oh, thank you. I just know I can seduce Diego with this. Then he'll have to marry me. We'll be so happy. She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. Later.
There was some sort of battle in the city.
Hi.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
Don't you have a component to deliver?
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of bronze that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close, but that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Good to see you. Hey, kid.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying... RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your...
I hope things are going well for you today, madam. Good morning, madam. What?
Every day is a good day to die. That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah! Sir, searching for target. Every day is a good day to die.
Sierra Petrovida's the name. Good to see a new face in Girder Shade. I take it you're here to check out my Nuka-Cola collection and take the tour. I have one of the best Nuka-Cola collection in the Capital Wasteland. Heck, I've won the Nuka-Cola Fan Club Collection Award for the last 10 years in a row. Yep, I'm the president, the recording secretary, and the treasurer. Once a year, we gather here in Girder Shade to have a cook-off using Nuka-Cola and the recipe. Last year, I went with my poached roach and Nuka sauce. Delicious. Well, only 2 right now, me and Ronald. But membership is open to the public. You can join if you like. Ronald? Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you met him already. He usually chats with people who enter Girder Shade. He's my neighbor and my protector, as he calls it. Imagine if some nasty raider wanted to take my stuff. He'd show them a thing or two. He's such a sweetie. You should talk to him. I sure did. Want to take it now? How can you resist? This stuff is so cool. Well, come on then. When Nuka-Cola was invented by John Caleb Braverton in 2044, it quickly became the world's most popular soft drink. The Wonder Drink soon drew a dedicated following, which prompted the Nuka-Cola Corporation to release many promotional items like these. By 2067, a Nuka-Cola machine such as this rare, pristine model could be found on almost every street in America. Even in today's crazy world, Nuka-Cola is still the #1 choice of refreshment among Armageddon survivors. As promised, here's a little pick-me-up. An ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Just look at the frost on the bottle. So cold and delicious. Pardon me, I tend to lose myself when I hold on to a Nuka-Cola. Before I get to the little proposition I have for you, let me tell you a little bit about Nuka-Cola Quantum. Well, right before the bombs fell, the good folks at Nuka-Cola developed what they hoped was an improvement on the original formula. Calling it Nuka-Cola Quantum, it was said to have twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste. Well, the flavor certainly wasn't the issue. The public was just split on the unique feature of the Quantum's appearance. You see, to make it stand out on store shelves and to give it that extra kick, the formula called for a mild isotope. The effect was a drink that not only boosted your energy, but also glowed with a bright blue light. Oh no, only ever so mildly. No ill effects were ever recorded. Well, it does have the unique property of making your pee glow. I love the stuff! I can't get enough of it! I thought I was hooked on regular Nuka-Cola, but the Quantum beats it by a long shot. I've got to have more! That's right. You bring me Nuka-Cola Quantum, and I pay you. Handsomely, I might add. For every bottle you bring me, I pay you some caps. You know, for expenses. But if you're super cool and find like enough bottles to fill my Nuka-Cola machine, 30 in all, I've got a super secret cool prize for you. Oh, okay. I have a schematic for the Nuka grenade. The only one in the whole Capital Wasteland. Bring me the bottles, and it's yours. Imagine the look on the target's face when they are burning alive in an effervescent explosion of cola and fruit flavors. So, what do you say? Will you bring me the bottles? Oh, goody! I can taste the quantum already. Good luck to you, sweetie. Yay! I knew I could count on you. I promised to put them to good use. Hey, be more careful.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
So, who might you be, and what brings you out to our little paradise? Hey, no need to be that way, beautiful. It's cool anyway. Sierra and I are already hooked up. I just don't want any other chicks messing with her head, you know what I mean? Well, that's likely because it's none of anyone's business but ours. But hey, she's a fine-looking lady. I mean, you're no slouch either, but a man has his standards, you know. Wow, you are as naive as you look. How do I put it? I'd love to do the horizontal bop with her, you know, plow her bean field. Come on, kid. New to this stuff, huh, kid? Well, let's just say that she has something I want to get a hold of. That's where you enter the picture. I know she's asked you to find her some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Heck, she asks everyone that wanders through here. What I'm proposing is you still look for the drinks, but instead of bringing it to her, you bring it to me. She'll be so impressed that I got all the Nuka-Cola for her, she'll melt in my arms like butter. I pay you the same she was going to pay, and everyone's happy. Holy shit, are you for real? Hell yeah! I'm off to find you some quantum then, and I know right where to go.
In the U.S. Army, hooah! Since you don't seem willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess I'm going to have to do it for you. browsing for targets. Sir, I am on the lookout.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. Please take a seat in the nearest available Tranquility Lounger. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game? I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry. He's the only other kid that lives here besides you. He's a big crybaby. You'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here so we can talk some more.
Annoyed, Martha. Timmy left his roller skates in my house again. He needs to learn to pick up after himself.
Hiya. Hi there. I'm Timmy. Want to play? Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost? It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean. What? Did I do something bad? I won't want the bed again. I promise. I promise. Hi, Daddy.
What's going on?
No, no!
Hello.
No! No!
Hi, Martha.
Yay! I knew you could do it!
Perhaps not the most inventive approach, but persuasion can be quite powerful. Well done. And for winning the game, you get a prize. You get to ask one question and receive an honest answer.
Your father? Oh my, what a splendid turn of events. I had no idea the two of you were related. Yes, I have indeed seen him. I'm afraid he's rather unavailable at the moment. Were I you, I'd be more concerned with myself at the moment.
And besides, we're done with questions for now. Perhaps we'll address it at a later time. First, I have something else for you to do. Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk. Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
I know you're not comfortable with yours. No, I don't like robots. Don't like the one I have, and don't want a new one. If I didn't rely on the thing so much, I'd just get rid of it. You know, there's nothing to worry about, right? It's perfectly safe. They build them so they won't ever hurt their owners. Just the same, I don't trust them. too much. It's fine. Good day. Well, hi there. Our marriage? Well, goodness, what kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about. What were you doing in our basement? What's down there? Okay, if you say so.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end. We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up, make-believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up. He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it. It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
What's this? Women's clothing? Down here? What? What the hell is this? But this isn't mine. What is this doing here? My God! I knew it! I knew it! Roger, you son of a bitch!
What? What did I do?
You just couldn't stay away from her, could you? And what, you didn't think I'd find out? You disgust me!
Janet, what are you talking about?
You left her underwear on your goddamn desk, Roger. How stupid do you think I am?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Janet. Just calm down and let's work this out.
The hell with working this out. I'm sick of you. I'm staying at Mabel's tonight. Don't talk to me. Don't even look at me.
You have turned out to be quite resourceful, it seems. I am slightly impressed. I enjoy your company far more than your father's. He responded quite negatively to my requests. You have amused me thus far, but I still don't think you're quite in a position to be demanding anything. Still, I suppose you've earned the right to some further answers. What would you ask of me? Tranquility Lane was designed to be a home away from home, a new way of sustaining life after the apocalypse. Vault 112 was the prototype. We never had time to build others. As the designer of the simulation, I was given special access. Everyone else here is only subconsciously aware of the artificial reality around them. Their conscious minds accept it as fact. I have no desire to leave. Here, I wield more power than I could ever hope to in the outside world. And I use that power to amuse myself. Now, for instance, you will do as I ask yet again because I have power over you. Oh, come now, show some enthusiasm.
There are fewer rules this time. I'd like to see just what you're capable of.
I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. Please put some effort into it. Do something creative. Beating her to death won't impress me.
Of course you will. And you never know. You might enjoy it.
Hello, sweetie. How are you? Hello.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young miss. Have a wonderful day.
are you today? Nothing like the smell of apple pie, is there? I can't get it. Well, hi there. Well, sure I can, sweetie. Let me just go light the oven to get it warming up. Good day.
Oh man, appliances certainly can be dangerous, can't they?
You are most resourceful, and you certainly do get results. You have exceeded my expectations. And now, we come to the last tasks that I have for you. Succeed, and you shall be granted whatever you wish. I don't recall asking for your feelings on the matter. If it has not been made perfectly clear to you, I am in control here. I dictate your actions and the actions of those around you. You will continue to do exactly as I say, or you will find yourself suffering from a sudden and inexplicable aneurysm.
And that's if I'm feeling generous. For now, though, you will become the pint-sized slasher. You will kill everyone in Tranquility Lane, and you will do this because I say so.
Behind the abandoned house, in the doghouse, are a knife and mask. You will use them to terrorize the residents of this quaint little street. He is a figure of myth, born of old campfire stories. You will make him a reality. The residents will know you, and they will fear you. When they have all been eliminated, return to me. I am afraid you're not in a position to decide what they do or do not deserve. They are under my control, not yours. Now, if you're done attempting to change my mind, let's get on with your final task. After completing it, you will be free to go.
Run! No! Please! Get away! Ah! Ah!
Where? The pipe... Ah! No! No! Please! Get away! I guess it was nothing. Over here! Where? No! Please! No! No!
Run! It's the pint-sized slash...
Well done, well... Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
Yes, yes. I suppose you've earned the right to do as you like.
I shall miss your company. This has been a simply wonderful time.
The door is now open. Through it you may return to the real world, and whatever inferior existence you have there. Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
It is not over. It is not over until I say so. Do you understand me? I
just want things to go back the way they were.
He's been right here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out. The dog, you see.
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me. My name is Stanislaus Braun. I'm a Vault-Tec scientist. I created this simulation for Vault-Tec, but for myself as well. It was my own design, my own perfection. A better reality than any other. Far greater than my work on the Gek.
You know enough. You know this was my perfect simulation. My exquisite creation.
And now you've ruined it forever.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology, and ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose? Isn't it obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything! I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go. Run along now. You can't do that here. And now you have to pay.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Braun, or I might have fared better. Well, I suppose it had its moments. But in the end, I much prefer having opposable thumbs. And now that I'm back, I can get back to work. I need to tell Madison what I've learned. I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work. Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates. Really? You're not going to join me? Coming all this way after me, I'd have thought you'd want to help. I have to keep going. I can't stop now. I'm going back to Rivet City. Meet me there if you change your mind. It would be good to work with you, honey. Be careful, sweetie.
Yes, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
I got a chub in literature club. Eyes are heavy, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Patrons are dead, chair chan is ready, ass is sweaty. Use promo code NAX21 at your local Dunkin' Donuts. You will not get anything at all. Don't use it. Don't say that. Don't embarrass yourself. Shai clipped it. Shai, of course. That makes sense. She's my son dear. VRPD. They like to chop up clips. Like to chop up clips of my voice and all these things and all these memes. They just wait. Just wait. Yuri Hajimaru! Yuri Hajimaru! Yuri Hajimaru, yo! Yuri Sokadushi. Omomo Shidru! Nani? Freestyle for you, man. Yo. Who's better than me? Nobody, looking so good. You could call me kawaii, chilling with my son dear, up in the Ferrari, wanna talk smack, you better ask somebody, yo. I'm chilling like Otako, mandible claw you, call me Mr. Sacco, rolling so deep, I'm faster than a Bronco, wanna battle me? I suggest you just stop, yo. I'm nice as I'm feeling it, fresh on the rap scene, you know that I'm killing. I'm done. This is my harem right here. I got a harem. Look at this. My harem of chicks.